guys, I am super excited. I'm going to stamp out a cute little scene using my new stamp set, Woodland Buddies. I have started shipping out the new stamp sets, so you can grab yours now. They will ship out today. This is called the Woodland Buddies, illustrations by Monique Cannon. There's some useful information on the back. Super cute. This is a 4x8 stamp set, so you get a ton of images in here to play with. It's photopolymer, clear stamp set, and it is super fun. I've been having a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked out the blog hop that we had introducing the stamp set, you've got to check it out. There's some great inspiration there. There's a coupon code. It's good till tomorrow, May 24th, for 15% off. The code is Cute Critters, so you can use that code on anything in the shop. If you do use that code, you'll be entered into a giveaway as well. I'll be pulling a winner on the 25th to win a $25 gift certificate to the shop. So there's two ways to win for the hop. If you leave a comment on the videos in the hop, and if you use the coupon code Cute Critters. So I want to create a little scene, stamp out some images for you. Quickly, I will show you the cute little cards that I made using the stamp set. These are in the hop, so if you watch that video, you can get some more detail on these. Isn't that super adorable? And this one. And then I made some cute tags. Some shaker tags. This one I put the little acorns inside floating around. Really fun. I sent one off, so there's another one in the hop video. So here is how my card turned out. Super cute. So if you'd like to see the process, stick around and I will show you how I masked off these little images to create this cute little one-layered scene. So what I'm going to do today is some masking. So I cut out some little masks. I don't think I have repositional glue. So what you want to do with your mask is actually coat the back with repositional glue so your mask can stick down, but I'm going to try to do it without the glue on the back, so we'll see if that works. I've got my paper here and my stamping tool. So what you want to do is stamp out your image that you want in the front first. So I want the little fox in the front. I'm going to make sure my images are clean before I mess up my paper. Okay, so I want my little fox. I want the sign in the background on a hill. So that's going to be like above, and then the little fox will be covering it a little bit. And then I think I want my squirrel. On this side. So let's see, this will be layering a little bit. Or should I have my squirrel down here? So let me play with this a little bit and think about it. Because maybe I want this birdie on top of the sign. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what other image I want to use. I'm going to use these flowers. So I think I want the flowers in front. Let's see, of the fox. I'll stamp two flowers out and one on the side. And then I'll have a butterfly up here. think I want my little bird to be holding this little berry. So he will be holding that in his beak. So the bird needs to be in front of the berry. So I need to stamp out my bird first, and then mask him off, and then stamp this. So this is going to be in front of the sign. This little guy is going to be in front of the sign. The little flowers are going to be in front of the critters. So I want to stamp out the flowers first. Okay, so I'm going to put some flowers down, and then I'll mask those off. So let's grab my mask. Okay, I don't need to grab the mask until I stamp out my critter. So let me clean off my stamp so I can move it. I'm just stamping it on the scratch piece of paper here so there's no wetness. Make sure it's dry before I put it back down on my paper. I actually need 2 masks of the flower for this. And I didn't think about that. I only created 1. So I will need to create another. So I'm just going to get a piece of thin paper. Now if you have a liquid mask, which Nuvo makes a liquid pen mask, would be perfect for this. You just draw on there, create a liquid mask, wait till it dries, and then do your stamping. And you can just rub off the mask with your finger. So now I want my little fox right here. And because I don't have glue down, it's going to grab my little flowers. You know what? I'm going to bring this guy up a little bit. So there's my little fox. Then I can do the squirrel. See, I don't want to cover up his eyeball, so I'm going to position it. Let's see. This little sign. I think he'll go right there. So I gotta put my mask on the little flower here before I stamp the squirrel. Okay, now I want to stamp out the sign. So I'm going to put a mask on my fox and my squirrel. Now, your masking is going to come out a lot better if you put the glue on behind the mask, because it does shift a little bit without the glue on it. But I can just connect any lines that are not perfect with my Copic multi-liner. So now we have the sign behind the little critters. And let's see if I can do the little bird. So now I want the bird in front of the berry, so I'm going to stamp the bird first. And since he's just got little twiggy legs, little toes, he can just get stamped right on the sign. So now I'm going to put the mask on top of the bird. Before I stamp the berries. I pulled out some greens to use for my grass, so we'll see which ones I do end up using. Let me zoom in for you. So I'm going to start with my lightest YG11 just to map out where I want the grass in the hills. So I want it kind of to look like a hill. And then another little patch down here. And then we'll have a little patch for him. And I'll do more detailed work on the grass after I color in the images, because I don't want to cover up my images with the grass without coloring them in first. But just to get an idea where this grass is going to be laying. So I think I want it up a little higher. So around like that. So let's start coloring it in some of these images first. So I picked up some new Copic markers. I wanted to get some more different shades of pink and blue. These are the new ones that I picked up. So I want to use the pink on the flowers and the berries. This looks like a dark pink, almost like a red, so this would be perfect for these berries. And my little ladybug. Yeah. You have to be careful with new markers. You could see it's really juicy and it might just blob all over the place. So a good tip is to uncap the back, and that relieves the pressure. So what do you guys think of the new stamp set? Do you think it's really cute? I love it. I think it's so cute. So cute and whimsical, and I love how you can do other projects with just like the foliage in the stamp set. You can make a wreath like I did on those tags. So I like doing this little ombre effect on the flowers. I think it looks really pretty. And I'm going to make a little pink ladybug. And I'm going to go over the image twice. I like doing that. It gives it a lot of contrast. Sometimes when you're coloring with the lightest color, it kind of fades out the darkest color. So I like going back in a second time. So I will color up his little dots in a dark gray. See, I have a W9. And I'll use my W7. for his head, I'll go lighter so his eyes don't disappear. So I have a W3. And then let's see where my W5 is. So I'll just darken up his little nose here. So I like coloring in my fox with this color combination. E99, E97, and E95. So I'm gonna make little fur lines here. Make him look a little furry. And I'm using the darkest color first. And then I like putting a little fur sticking out in front of his ears. And then I'll just follow this line down. And the same with his tail. So you just make little lines in there. And then with my E95, I'm just going to blend all this out. Then I'm just going to go over the whole thing again. So start with my E99. I love that rich color combination. And I'm going to put some pink in his ears just to make him cute. Let's try R01. I think I want a little bit more pinker than that. So I'm going to do R20. And I'll do a little bit here in his cheek area. And then I'm going to go in with my grays. So I like to use my light W's. So let me get my W1 and my W0. blend out that pink with the W0. And then work my darker grays in for some shadows. Okay, that's gonna be it for my little foxy there. I'll add some white jelly detail at the end. So let's work on this cute little sign. I want to stamp in the word hello from the stamp set. So I'm going to do the sign with E37, E35, E33, E31. I'm going to do some tip to tip since there's such a big gap between the E31 and E33. Okay. I'll work on my little bird now. I'm going to do him in yellow and a pink color. So I like fading in a couple colors with the little bird. So let's see, I even have a Y00. And then I'll go in with the darker yellow Y11. Just to add a little dimension to the birdie. And now for my cute little squirrel. So I'm gonna make this little squirrel a gray squirrel. So I'm gonna start with a W5. I'm just working my way down my W's. So now I'm at W1. And the inside of my squirrel, I'm going to do a little bit of a brown color. So let's see. I'm going to do E71 in his tail. And then I'll put some pink inside his ear. So cute. So it's coming together nicely. Now I'm just going to work on the grass here. So I'm going to grab those greens. And now I'm going to grab a darker color, G94. And I'm just going to make some random strokes here. Okay, so that completes my grass. Now I just want to make a sky background. Now I could put all my masks back on and do a blended background with my distress inks. That would probably be the easiest. Take up less ink for my Copic markers. But since I don't have the glue behind these, they might move. So I might want to think about putting some low-tech adhesive on the back of these. As they're drying, I'm going to stamp out a couple butterflies. I don't think my masks are going to work. I'm going to just color the background with Copics instead of risk ruining this piece. Make sure there's no sticky on it. Let's see. I'm going to start off with a very light yellow, Y00 on the bottom. Very easy to blend from the grass. Just keep working the two together. And I'm going to start working my way down with a blue color. So my BG 000. Okay, now I'm going to do some white pen detail work. I'm just going to darken up the eyes a little bit. So I just matted this onto a pink piece of paper here, and then I will just add that to my base, my card base. So I hope you guys enjoyed the process. I hope you guys pick up the Woodland Buddies stamp set. I hope you have really fun with it, and I'd love to see your project. Hashtag me at Not Too Shabby Shop. Thanks guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!